What is up, Division 2 agents? This is Gamer for Life back with another Division 2 build video. Before we get started with this video, I just wanted to give a shout out to Bronxman2813, Tougher Joker 708, and Breeze Brown. This is just one of the few runs we did together on the Incursion. Awesome group of guys, and honestly the first squad I have done multiple runs with. Usually when getting done with an Incursion run, no matter how smooth it was, everyone still ends up leaving, which never made any sense to me because why leave to matchmake again when we have the squad to get through it easily? But luckily this team did not do that, so I definitely appreciate the Incursion runs, my friends. Also, I am going to be starting a clan on Xbox for anyone who just needs to have the clan vendor unlocked, or if you want to try and do some Incursion runs or raid runs. When we get enough people in and figure out where everyone is in the progression on the game, we can definitely do that. Just either let me know your gamer tag here if you want me to send you an invite to the clan, or hit me up on my gamer tag, again on Xbox, and you can see my gamer tag right there on the screen, and we'll definitely get you in. New players, returning players, solo players, it does not matter. Alright, now getting into the build video. So I was using my standard skill build the other day, taking out some control points, and while the capacitor does give us weapon damage for each skill tier we have, I was still thinking, man, if this thing just had a little bit more damage, I could really be helping my skills out. And I'm someone who likes shooting my guns. Now, if you are the I just want to throw my skills out, let them do all the work type of player, then by all means just use your regular skill build. But again, like I said, I enjoy shooting my guns and just wanted to figure out how to put more damage on it. So what I did is made a simple tweak, and I'm sure you already know what that tweak is because of either the thumbnail or the title of the video. But yes, I turned it into a crit skill build. And I did this without touching any of my skill damage, so our skills are still hitting just as hard. But the one simple change I did make is turning all of my skill haste attributes and mods into crit attributes and mods. So you can see, like I said, it's pretty much your standard skill build setup, except with all of the crit that I added to it. So we do have two pieces of Hannah U, the two brand set bonuses, plus 10% skill haste, plus 10% skill damage. This one is rolled max crit chance skill damage with a max crit chance mod. Then we do have the named backpack force multiplier, rolled with max crit damage, skill damage, and a max crit chance mod with the talent perfect combined arms. Shooting an enemy increases total skill damage by 30% for 3 seconds. Then we have 3 pieces of Empress brand set bonuses, plus 10% skill health, 10% skill damage, and 10% skill efficiency. And if you are new and you don't know what skill efficiency is just about every skill attribute in the game. So 10% of skill efficiency will be equal to 10% skill damage, status effects, repair skills, skill health, all of that beautiful stuff. So that's why I always say, if you're using Empress, just make sure and always use that third piece, because I can't tell you how many times I will see players with just 2 pieces of Empress, but you're losing just way too much by not having that third piece. And this one is rolled with max skill damage and crit damage. And with our knee pads, since we do have technician for our specialization, I was able to roll the skill tier to a weapon damage core attribute. So max weapon damage, skill damage, and crit damage with 11% for the expertise roll. Then 1 piece of Wyvern plus 10% skill damage for our brand set bonus, roll with max skill damage and crit chance. And of course our chest piece for Empress, max skill damage, crit chance with a max crit damage mod. And then the talent is kinetic momentum. When in combat, each skill generates a stack while active or not on cooldown. Stacks increase your total skill damage by 1% and total skill repair by 2% up to 15 stacks per skill lost when on cooldown. So with our chest piece in our backpack together, we're getting an extra 60% skill damage for our skills. And the skills that we are using: the turret, tier 6, 120% damage, 420% health, 10% for the expertise roll, mods, 5% damage, 7.5 duration, and 7.5 skill haste. Then our drone, again, tier 6, 120 striker damage, 420 health, 14% for the expertise roll, with a 7.2% duration, 9.7% health, and 4.8% damage mods. And again, I mean, even though we took all of the skill haste off of this build, you can see the cooldown's still not bad. 17.9 seconds and 19.2 seconds. And normally they're not both on cooldown at the same time. But even if they are, our gun is still dealing out all of that damage. So we'll definitely still be able to put that work in, even without the skills. But again, they won't be down for long. Speaking of our gun, that is the capacitor. You can see the total damage 111.7k, which is beautiful on a skill build for an AR. Does have a 16% expertise roll, rolled with max assault rifle damage, damage to armor, and health damage with the talent capacitance. Shooting enemies builds stacks to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5% skill damage. After 5 seconds, stacks decay 1 per second for each skill tier. Gain 7.5 weapon damage. Now, we really don't use the secondary, but we do have it equipped just in case if an enemy comes up close to us, we can pull this bad boy out. 13% for the expertise roll, rolled with max shotgun damage, damage to armor, damage to target out of cover with flatline, amplifies weapon damage by 15% to pulse enemies. After 3 kills, applies pulse to the next enemy you hit. And we can take a look at our crit rolls for our capacitor. 50% crit chance, that is the number I definitely wanted to get to, is at least 50%. So that's what we got it to. And then 123% crit damage. So just some beautiful crit, giving us all of that extra damage for our gun. Then 75% headshot damage, 12% armor damage, and 10% health damage. So we can take a look at the specialization real fast. Again, technician gives us that 1 skill tier, plus 12% damage to drones, skill proxies, and robotics. Armor kit also applies to all friendly skill proxies within 10 meters. Artificer Hive and its mods, if you use that. Party members within 5 meters of your deployed and undisrupted skills are immune to shock and disruption. Gain 15% bonus armor while aiming a skill, 50% pulse resistance, and plus 10% skill damage. And as always, just make sure whatever guns you are using are equipped on your specialization. That way you're getting that extra 15% damage. So yeah, that is the build, my friends. If you've been using your skill build and maybe you wanted a little more damage on your gun, I would definitely give this a try. And if you do and you happen to tweak it in any different type of way, we would love to hear how you are running it, because the way you run it may give others ideas of how they could possibly run it as well. But yeah, it was definitely a fun build to use, and just giving us a different way to run our standard skill build. And again, if you're interested in joining a clan on Xbox, hit me up on my gamer tag or leave me a message on the video with your gamer tag and I can send you an invite. Just be mindful of lower and uppercase letters in your name, because that will make a difference when sending you an invite. So yeah, that's gonna do it. Do have some gameplay coming up, so definitely stay tuned for that. Hope you guys are doing good, staying safe out there, and as always, my YouTube family, take it easy.